Artificial intelligence, AI, has emerged as one of the most transformative technologies of the modern era. From virtual assistants and recommendation systems to self-driving cars and medical diagnostics, AI has become an integral part of our daily lives. It can process vast amounts of information, identify patterns, and perform complex tasks with remarkable speed and accuracy. Despite these impressive capabilities, AI is not truly decision-taking intelligence. It is a powerful tool for assisting human decision-making, but it cannot replace the wisdom, ethics, emotions, and accountability that define genuine human judgment. The key difference between AI and human intelligence lies in the nature of decision-making. Human decisions are not based solely on facts and data. They also involve values, ethics, emotions, intuition, experience, and social responsibility. A doctor deciding whether to perform a risky operation considers not only medical reports but also the patient's condition, family circumstances, quality of life, and personal wishes. AI can assist by analyzing medical data, but it cannot fully comprehend the emotional and ethical dimensions of such a decision. One of AI's greatest strengths is its ability to analyze enormous amounts of information within seconds. In finance, AI helps banks study and predict market trends. In agriculture, it forecasts weather conditions and identifies crop diseases. In education, AI-powered platforms personally aware of themselves and understand the consequences of their actions. They learn from experience, reflect on mistakes, and adapt their behavior according to changing circumstances. AI does none of these things in the human sense. It does not know why it performs a task, nor does it understand the real-world meaning of its recommendations. It simply processes information according to algorithms and learned patterns. Another important limitation is the absence of emotions and empathy. Human decisions often require compassion, kindness, and emotional understanding. Consider a school principal deciding the punishment for a student who has broken school rules. AI may recommend strict disciplinary action based on previous cases. However, the principal may discover that the student's behavior resulted from family problems or mental stress, and may choose counseling instead of punishment. Such compassionate judgment cannot be produced by algorithms alone.
Ethics is another area where AI faces significant challenges. Decisions affecting human lives often involve moral dilemmas that cannot be solved through data analysis alone. During a public health emergency, for example, doctors may have to decide how to allocate limited medical resources. AI can estimate probabilities and optimize logistics, but it cannot determine what is morally fair or just. Ethical principles differ across cultures and societies, making human reasoning indispensable. AI systems are also dependent on the quality of the data used to train them. If the data contains errors or reflects social bias, AI may produce unfair or inaccurate recommendations. Several AI systems have shown bias in areas such as hiring, loan approvals, and facial recognition because they learned from biased historical data. Therefore, human oversight is essential to identify and correct such errors. The legal system provides another example of AI's limitations. AI can quickly search legal databases, summarize previous judgments, and assist lawyers in research. However, judges make final decisions by considering evidence, witness credibility, legal principles, and the broader interests of justice. Fairness, mercy, and the interpretation of law require wisdom that extends beyond data analysis. Similarly, self-driving vehicles rely heavily on AI to detect obstacles, recognize traffic signs, and navigate roads. Although these systems perform remarkably well under normal conditions, unexpected.
The legal system provides another example of AI's limitations. AI can quickly search legal databases, summarize previous judgments, and assist lawyers in research. However, judges make final decisions by considering evidence, witness credibility, legal principles, and the broader interests of justice. Fairness, mercy, and the interpretation of law require wisdom that extends beyond data analysis. Similarly, self-driving vehicles rely heavily on AI to detect obstacles, recognize traffic signs, and navigate roads. Although these systems perform remarkably well under normal conditions, unexpected situations often require human judgment. Sudden weather changes, unusual road conditions, or unpredictable human behavior may create circumstances where algorithms alone cannot determine the best course of action. Human supervision therefore remains essential. The rapid growth of generative AI has further demonstrated the distinction between intelligence and decision-making. AI can write essays, compose music, create images, and generate computer programs. These achievements are impressive, but they result from recognizing patterns in existing data rather than genuine creativity or understanding. AI predicts likely outputs based on previous examples. It does not possess independent thoughts, beliefs, or intentions. This does not diminish the value of AI. On the contrary, AI is an extraordinary tool that enhances human capabilities. It reduces repetitive work, improves productivity, supports scientific research, and enables better-informed decisions. In disaster management, AI analyzes satellite images to locate affected areas. In manufacturing, it predicts equipment failures before they occur. In environmental science, it helps monitor climate change and wildlife populations. In each of these cases, AI provides valuable information, but humans decide how to use it responsibly. The future lies in collaboration between humans and AI rather than competition. AI contributes speed, consistency, and analytical power, while humans contribute creativity, empathy, ethics, and accountability. Together, they can solve problems more effectively than either could alone. Governments, businesses, and educational institutions must also establish ethical guidelines to ensure that AI remains transparent, fair, and under human control. In conclusion, the statement artificial intelligence is not decision-taking intelligence highlights an important distinction. AI excels at processing data, recognizing patterns, and generating recommendations, but it lacks consciousness, emotions, moral reasoning, and responsibility. True decision-making requires balancing facts with values, logic with compassion, and knowledge with wisdom. Therefore, AI should be viewed as a powerful assistant rather than a replacement for human judgment. As technology continues to evolve, the greatest success will come from using AI to support human intelligence while ensuring that final decisions remain guided by human ethics, responsibility, and wisdom. Heartiest congratulations, Suman Das.
Thank you for opening a window into your mind and heart. Reading your thoughts has been a meaningful experience, reminding us that genuine ideas have the ability to enlighten, encourage, and connect people.